All right, sorry about that. One way you can do is just, since that's a 10, next one is a 4, right, 1 down, and then go from there next to, well, whatever. You can count, but that takes too long. So the fact that it's a periodic function gives you a powerful tool. What is that? You can predict what's going to happen for any given x value. Why? Periodic function means same thing repeats. So if I ask you what's going to happen when x is like 100, well, you just have to keep following the pattern until you get to the 100. Okay, so this is how you're going to do it. I'm looking for f of 15. I would like to know how many times the period goes in 15. Okay, so what is the period of this function? 7. So your first thing you're going to do is divide it by the period, which is 7, and do the division. 7 times 2 is 14, and I get the remainder of 1. Now, I don't care what your quotient is. Okay, I don't care how many times 7 goes in 15. I really care is what the remainder is when you divide the remainder. So in this case, my remainder is 1. Do you guys know what that means? That means f of 15 is equal to f of 1. Oh, how cool is that? It should make sense to you why everything happens every 7th time, right? So f of 1 happens, and then 7th time later, it's going to be f of 8. 7 times later, it's going to be f of 15. So actually, f of 1 is same as f of 8, which is same as f of 15, which is same as f of 22 every 7th time. Same thing happens. Think about the time. Every 12 hours, same thing happens, right? Right now is 7 o'clock. 12 hours later, it's going to be 7 o'clock. So actually, clock is a periodic too. What else is periodic? Days? Date? Is it? Well, 365 days, and then if it's Monday, 7 days later, it's a Monday again. Yeah. Cool, isn't it? So let's keep going. F of negative 77. I'm not going to count it, so let's go ahead and divide by my period, which is 7. Okay. So negative 77 subtracted negative 77 minus negative 77 will be 0. So my remainder is 0. So what does that mean? That means f of negative 77 is equal to f of 0. Oh, I guess I didn't find the answer yet. So what is f of 1? F of 1 is boop, negative 2. So answer for the first one is negative 2. F of 0 is when x value is 0, y value is 2. So that's how you do it. Okay, so let's keep practicing. F of 64, so that has a period of 7. I'm going to divide by 7. Alright, did you hear me saying Korean? Yes, I'm from Korea. Alright, so remainder is 1. That means f of 64 is equal to f of 1. Didn't we do that already? Yeah, f of 1 is negative 2. What about f of negative 25? Let's go ahead and divide it. Negative 25 divided by 7. 7 times what? Let's do 3. Well, here's the thing. Some of you might say 3, some of you might say 4. I'll show you what happened. If I do negative 3 times, I get negative 21, and I subtract it, right? So negative 25 plus plus, I get negative 4. So that means f of negative 5 is same as f of negative 4. Which, by the way, might be a little hard to do unless, well, I guess you already have it. So what is f of negative 4? Over here, f of negative 4 is 4. So answer is 4, or you can just add 7 to make f of 3. Still, you get the 4. Now, let me show you what happened if you were to divide it by negative 4 over here. Okay, 7 times negative 4 is negative 28. And I subtract it, right? So, boop, boop, add it. That means negative 25 plus 28 is 3. So my remainder is 3. Well, cool thing is that whether you got negative 4 as a remainder or negative positive 3 as a remainder, f of negative 4 is same as f of 3. So either way, you get the answer of 4. Okay? So please know how to use your remainder to predict what's going to happen on any x values. So how do you do it again? Whatever x values you're trying to find divided by the period. I don't care the quotient, find the remainder, and it's going to be same as f of that remainder right here. Okay? All right, thank you for watching.